Chatting with Iowa Heartlanders forward Luke Mobley here as the Iowa Heartlanders are taking on the Fort Wayne Comets. Hopefully a good weekend ahead for the boys. Luke, you joined the team in an interesting circumstance last week. You drove over to Rapid City, South Dakota because of where you were at school at the time at Augustana. So tell us how you made your decision to sign with the Heartlanders and meet us in Rapid City.
Our season at Augustana wrapped up. Ended in Game 3 against Bemidji, but that doesn't matter. No, it just kind of happened quick. Got done with the season. Was going through a bunch of options with, trying to talk to the people closest to me, find what was right, what was the best fit. There was an opportunity to come here and join the team in Rapid City, and it jumped all over it. I was super excited. So,
how I know you're not from South Dakota, but you're in the same state. How appealing was it for you to just say, "Hey, I want to get in the car. Don't worry about flying me or anything like that. I'll just drive the 5 hours myself."
I think you said it. That was a huge part of it. Nearby. I'm from Minnesota too, so family's nearby. It's familiar. It's comfortable, and it made sense. It was the next step, and it was exciting. So yeah, really excited to be here.
What did you know about Iowa City, the Heartlanders, anything about the team before you officially decided to sign?
Obviously, they're involved with Minnesota in the Wild. I had a couple of buddies on the team. Johnny Sorensen, we grew up together. That's been really cool getting to reconnect with him. It's just, I don't know. Those are kind of the main points to that question, I guess.
What are some of the, you only played a few games, but some of the differences that you've seen between college game and how the Heartlanders in the pro game kind of unfolds?
I think in college there's a level of, school's a factor, so your attention's split that way. Obviously pro, it's everyone's here for the same reason. You're focused on hockey. Guys are a little bit more committed. It's the next level. So that's been evident.
Do you like the fact that when you're in pro hockey, you hear this from a lot of guys, like there isn't as much pressure to do everything the same way as everyone else, meaning like, whatever you want to get for lunch today, go ahead and get for lunch. Like, you don't need to necessarily go, there's not like a team breakfast kind of thing and everybody's here around the same times, but it's you doing what's right for you to make sure that you're ready for 7 o'clock kind of thing.
Yeah, no, there's another level of accountability there. You said it, do what you need to do to be ready. It's not as regimented, definitely. You're taking the next step, I think, both as a player and as a person. So whatever that looks like for you, I think you're encouraged to do that.
Being a bigger guy, bigger forward, how throughout the course of your life, I don't know when you got to be 6'3", 6'4", but how over the course of your life has being a bigger guy helped you on the ice?
Well, anytime I can use my size to my advantage, whether that's being physical or just trying to keep the puck away from guys, make guys work around me. That's always been advantageous. There's also been times where I've had to work on getting up and down the sheet, and that hasn't been as fun. But I was working through it. Kind of use your strengths to your advantage and go from there.
Augustana, a lot of our fans might not know, but have developed a really nice program over the last few years, going to Division I, and they have a brand new building there that you had a chance to play in as well. So tell us a little bit about Sioux Falls, Augustana. What drew you there from Clarkson University back about 2.5 years ago?
Well, I was at Clarkson, obviously. I was in need of a fresh start. Just had to, fresh start. Hopped in the portal, and Coach Radwine reached out, and he kind of laid out the opportunity, what was going into it, just the fact that it was brand new, just to be a part of something too, and kind of build a new culture. They don't have D1 hockey in South Dakota. It's just, there is a huge push behind it, and it was super exciting. Obviously, jumped on it. So just kind of the last 2 years was building that. It was incredible to be a part of, honestly. There's a lot of amazing people over there, and I think we did a pretty good job with the 2 years, at least that I was there. And it's fun. It's cool to. I'm gonna follow them for sure and watch them, and it's special. So it was really cool.
Last one for you. You grew up with Johnny Sorensen, obviously. Do you guys play? This isn't the question. You guys played baseball, youth sports together? What was Johnny like as a youth sports player? And you guys played high school together, hockey too as well, but Johnny like as a youth sports player? What were his best sports? We need a little bit of dirt on Johnny Sorensen. If you have any fair for the air dirt on Johnny Sorensen, who's obviously beloved here by our fans.
I don't have dirt. He was he was the starting quarterback, took the team to state. He led the baseball team as a pitcher. Always a good hitter. Obviously, you know what he's done in hockey. He was a captain at one point. He's I don't know. Like it was impressive. He did it all.
Have you ever seen him dunk a basketball?
No, I know he can hop though.
He has dunked a basketball before in his life when he was at Alaska Fairbanks playing juniors. So when we met him, we read the story about him that he can dunk. So you can go ask him of yourself at a spare time. Hey, Feiner told me you can dunk, so we'll leave that as, I guess that's not dirt, that's just cool. But good to know he's been a good athlete. Obviously, he's been a great guy his entire life. And thanks again for taking a few minutes, Luke. We appreciate our fans always like to get knowing the new guys a little bit better. So thanks again and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We'll be right back here on the Iowa Heartlanders Broadcast Network.